Warning, you are not watching Siskel and Ebert.
You are now entering Wang's world.
Cinematopical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. Today I have a film review for Killers of the Flower Moon. Before we get into this film review, please hit that thanks button on this video. Donate some of that Bob De Niro, that cheese, the cheddar, the mozzarella to the Cinematopical YouTube channel, because it would help out with the production value of the channel. Get this lighting situation figured out finally. But if you don't want to do that, you can always subscribe to the YouTube channel because it is free and it also helps out a lot. And if you do either of those two things, then
I appreciate that.
But let's get down to brass tacks. I gave Killers of the Flower Moon, honestly, it doesn't sound disappointing, but I'm disappointed by it, a 8 Wangs out of 10.
Why?
Because Martin Scorsese delivers another quality film with great acting, a story that is unique to his brand of filmmaking, and a movie that is important to the history of this country, to the history of the people in the country, the people who were here before us, the Osage tribe who's here today is important. It's just not 3.5 hours long. It is 3.5 hours long. It shouldn't be 3.5 hours long.
Why not?
Because there's nothing in this film to really get you to the end. There's not a point where you sink your teeth in more. There's not a set scene of dialogue that makes you go, oh my god, what's going to happen next? This is heating up, it's building up. This film just doesn't build. There's not a set piece of this film that makes you go, oh my god, people are going to be talking that 10, 15 years from now. There's nothing like that in this film. It takes over 2.5 hours for the FBI people to even come into this film. And you think, oh, well, the FBI people here now, so it's going to start heating up again. Well, the FBI people, they don't really do anything. And I kind of get, yeah, that's the point of the film. But at the end of the day, this is a film. So what you've given me is basically edging with no orgasm.
Ew, that was completely unnecessary. Disgusting.
I understand you want to tell the story in the correct way, and I think you did. I just think you could have paced it better after that 2-hour mark, because I think it drags, especially because the beginning is so good. It's paced excellently. The first hour is so clean when it comes to pacing and the editing. You let us know the relationships, the plan, the deviousness of the characters, the deaths, the murders, all of that. And you display it in such a slick way that screams Martin Scorsese, that so shows that your directing style, the films you make, are yours. And it's clear to the audience what they're getting from a Martin Scorsese film, what they're getting from this film. And the importance also blends into that, which is something Scorsese is really good at when it comes to messages in film, when he does have a message in film. And when it comes to movies about bad people, nobody does it better than Martin Scorsese. So I'm disappointed in that, because I got really half of a good movie, because instead of this film building up with each murder and thinking, well, how's the Osage going to get justice? How is De Niro and Leo going to get caught? What is Leo going to do? What side is Leo going to pick? Instead of me asking these questions, after that 2-hour mark, I'm sitting there like,
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
that should not be the case, especially when it comes to this film with the importance placed on it, especially when it comes to the directors and the actors set to this film, especially when I'm in an AMC with cushy seats leaned back with the heat under my ass. there's no reason why this film should be button-numbing when it comes to the runtime. I should be glued to the screen. But instead, like I said, there's no action set piece, there's no bit of dialogue to get you to the end of the movie. And honestly, there's probably a 6-hour cut of this film somewhere because Martin Scorsese puts the perfect bow on the end. The ending itself is amazing. I love how he capped it off. But you could have took off 45 minutes and added it to that end.
Am I lying?
It doesn't bring much to the table at the end. It's good. It's very good. The acting is great. Leonardo DiCaprio is going to get nominated. Lily Gladstone is going to get nominated. Robert De Niro is definitely going to get nominated for an Oscar. The editing is going to get nominated for an Oscar. I mean, the beginning's so clean. It's crazy. It's Scorsese. There's so many nominations. He's getting nominated for an Oscar. Best Picture, there's 10. This film's going to get nominated for an Oscar. I don't understand why it just has to be so long.
That's what she said.
But let me know what you think about this film in the comment section down below. Just go back and hit the like button, share the video.
And then what?
Subscribe.